Well, my wife, your stepmother, would not consent to this marriage, but I have carried the day and I have given my word.
Oh, Father, how obliged I am to you for all of your goodness.
Truly, I like you for this, and this is the most sensible thing you have ever done in your life.
Well, I have not yet seen the gentleman, but I am told I should be satisfied with him, and you also.
Assuredly, Father.
How? Have you seen him?
Axton has made us acquainted 6 days ago, and the request that has made to you results of the inclination which we, at this first sight, have conceived for one another.
They did not tell me this, but I am glad of it, and it is much better that matters are so. They tell me he is a tall young man, well made,
Yes, Father.
of good stature,
Quite.
agreeable in person,
Assuredly.
good looking,
Very much so.
and that he will take his diploma as a physician in 3 days.
He, Father?
Why, yes, has he not told you?
No, indeed. Who told you?
Why, Mr. Purgon, of course.
Does Mr. Purgon know him?
A pretty question. He should know him, seeing as he is his nephew.
Cleant, the nephew of Mr. Purgon?
Which Cleant? We are speaking of the one who has asked you in marriage, yes?
Well, yes.
Well, he is the nephew of Mr. Purgon, whose brother-in-law is Dr. Diaphorus, and his son's name is Thomas Diaphorus, not Cleant. The matter was settled this morning. What's the matter? You look altogether amazed.
It is, Father, because I find that you've been speaking of one person, that I understand another.
Sir, how could you have formed a ridiculous design? And with all the wealth you have, you would marry your daughter to a physician?
Why, yes! What are you interfering with, you impudent hussy that you are?
Good gracious, gently. What is your reason, if you please, for such a match?
My reason is that, seeing myself infirm and ill as I am, wish to have a son-in-law and relations as physicians, so as to have good support against my illness, and to be in the position of having consultations and prescriptions.
Well, that is giving you a reason, but your daughter must marry a husband for herself, and not being ill, it is not necessary to give her a doctor.
It is for me that I give her this doctor, and a well-disposed daughter ought to be delighted to marry that, which is useful to the health of her father.
Upon my word, sir, shall I, as a friend, give you an advice?
What is it, this advice?
Not to think of this marriage.
And the reason?
The reason is that your daughter will not consent to it.
She will not consent to it?
No,
My daughter!
your daughter. She will tell you that she has nothing to do with Mr. Diaphorus, nor with his son Thomas Diaphorus, nor with any of the Diaphoruses in the world.
I have to do with him. Besides that the match is more advantageous than the world imagines.
All of it is well and good, sir. I advise you, between ourselves, to choose her another husband, and she is not made to be Mrs. Diaphorus.
And I wish it to be so.
If I do not say so.
And how do not say so?
No.
And why should I not say so?
One might say that you are not thinking of what you are saying.
One may say what one likes, but it is my wish that she shall fulfill my given promise.
She will not do so, I'm sure.
I will force her to do so.
She will not do so, I tell you.
She shall do so, or I shall put her in a convent.
You?
Ah!
Good.
How good!
You will not put her in a convent.
I will not put her in a convent.
No.
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 Ah! Where in the world are we? And on what audacity is this for a servant to talk this way before her master?
When a master forgets what he is doing, a sensible servant has a right to correct him.
Ah, you hussy! I shall have to knock you down!
I will not have her marry your Thomas Diaphorus.
Baggage!
She will be me rather than you.
Angelique, will you not stop this fool for me?
Please, Father, do not make yourself ill.
You shall suffer for me, or I will give you my curse.
And I will disinherit her if she obeys you.
Oh! Oh! Oh, this is exhausting. It might be enough to kill me.